AirPods 1-to-1 copy and i10 TWS side by side. Which one is better? Which to choose? Let's find out in today's episode of Air.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Today is a lovely day in Shenzhen. Let's do some AirPods shopping. These guys here have quite a few AirPods. It's difficult to choose, but we already know what we are looking for.
Let's begin now.
Let's begin first with 1-to-1 AirPods copy. In the box we have the AirPods itself, manual with all the instructions and the lightning charging cable. AirPods 1-to-1 copy and i10 are identical in size. The Bluetooth version of both is 5.0. The controlling chip is also the same. But also there are some differences in their functions. I found that when you are calling with 1-to-1 copy, you can talk only with the right earphone. You can hear from both earphones, but the microphone is working only on the right one. With i10, the microphones on the both earphones are working. Not that it's a big issue, but it's good to know. They're connecting to iOS like a standard Bluetooth device. And when you take them out from the box for the second time, they will reconnect automatically. I noticed that on iOS they will reconnect faster than Android phones. I don't know if the reason is iPhone 10 or the iOS, but it seems much faster compared to Android. Connecting to Android happens the same way. You have to pair them only once. After that, they will reconnect automatically. I will try to answer on some of your questions from the comments. They apply for both models, 1-to-1 copy and i10. The first and maybe most asked question is there a sound delay when you watch YouTube videos? I didn't notice any delay on both. You can watch YouTube just fine. Another question, are the Bluetooth stable? Are there any issues? It seems stable, they don't lose signal. Once or twice they didn't reconnect automatically, so I have to manually click to pair them. Other than that, they work just fine. Question, do they support Siri and Hey Google? Yes, you have to tap 3 times and then long press for 2 seconds. This will activate your voice assistant. I will continue answering your questions later. Now let's unbox the i10 AirPods. The i10 charging box looks different. You can see the charging LEDs on the front. Another difference is the USB Type-C connector. One more cool feature of i10 is that you can charge the charging box wirelessly. Now this may not seem like a big deal, but definitely is a plus. Another question was, are there LEDs on the AirPods like some other models? Both models i10 and 1-to-1 copy don't have any blinking lights on them. When we compare them side by side, they look the same. The charging boxes are the same size. If you have any old accessories, they will fit on both. As we know, the most important feature is the sound quality. This is something which is difficult to be explained until you put them in your ears. I can say that they have the best sound quality compared to all these other at least 30 models which currently are sold on the market. To pair the i10 to iOS happens the same way, just like any other standard Bluetooth device. For the last couple of days I have been testing them play music time. Brand new i10 and 1-to-1 copy fully charged have the same play time, 2 hours and 30 minutes, at volume on 90%. In the manual is written 3 hours, which is not far from the truth. If you use them to listen music on 50% volume, you will get 3 hours. The charging time of the AirPods inside in the box takes around 1 hour. Another question: did they pause when you take out one of the earphones out of your ears? They don't. You have to tap once on them, then they will pause. And the last question is from a skateboarding fan. He asks when he's at the skate park how far he can go before he loses the signal. Well, at the open area you can go about 30 meters before you start to losing signal. Now it comes to the final choice. Which one is better? My personal choice is i10. First, I like the USB Type-C port, and I like the charging box of i10. Here at the Shenzhen's electronics market they are sold for about $25 to $30. The one-to-one copy is around $35. Apple AirPods are still better. They have longer range and long battery life. But for how long they can keep up with the Chinese AirPods? In the next few months new models will be released, probably with improved battery life. These guys never stop. Won't surprise me if they come with even better models. I hope I have answered most of your questions. If there is anything else, let me know in the comments. Subscribe, like and comment, don't be shy, and I'll see you when I see you.